We, with Sofia Exarchou.
Exarchou,
sorry.
It's difficult, I know.
Yeah,
It's okay,
Greek
don't mind.
is not, is not my language.
It's okay.
How the idea of Animal was born?
So the idea of Animal was born some years ago when I finished my previous feature film, and I knew that I wanted to make a film about labor, about the working system in Western Europe and in capitalistic societies. And thinking about that, I decided to talk about tourist industry as the working system, because I'm Greek, so I know tourism very well. I know how much it grew through the last decades. I see every year how it goes, and it's also, you know, the economic milestone of our country. So I knew this universe quite well. But what made me really confident that that was my story and the idea for my second film was that my employees of this hotel would not be any kind of employees, but the animators. And there was the subject of entertainment, and how is entertainment in modern days, and how also entertainment is really important for the survival of all the capitalistic structure. So when I thought about this element, I knew what was my universe, I knew my subject, and I started developing the story of the main characters.
Animal showed the dark side of the all-inclusive resort, but also the fear of a woman to get in old.
Well, it's not the fear. I mean, it shows not the dark side of tourism. It shows for me the other side.
Okay.
So we have the, you know, the glossy surface of a hotel resort. And actually, you know, I play with the idea that all of us have about vacations.
Yeah.
It's a moment of happiness, of joy, of relaxation, nice moments. And what was intriguing for me is what if we saw the other side of it? What lies under this glossy and funny surface, the people who work inside there. For me, about the character is not a question about aging, it's about of being there for so long. And almost her real life is confused with her working life. Okay. Her character, she cannot even distinguish anymore her real character from the characters she has to embody every night. And we find her in the movie at the moment that she doesn't want to confront her state, but during this summer time she will have to confront how she feels about her life in this place.
And then the little girl
Yes.
is represent the hope, the youngness in the film, or not?
The idea was to have three female characters. So it's Kaya, who is 35. She has been working for many years. Then this Eva, who is a newcomer. She's only 17 and it's her first time she's working there. These two characters has kind of opposite journeys. So Kaya has been there forever and she has a story of realization of how she feels and the confrontation with this system during the film. Eva is the opposite. She's a coming of age of a young girl who wants to be there, who wants to be accepted, but as the movie goes, she's discovering, you know, how this universe goes and what are the rules of it. The little one you're mentioning is, for me, from the beginning, was the idea of a person who was born inside this universe, like a kid in the circus that goes along with the parents, and what it means not to know any other universe but this one. But still, she's not working, so she doesn't struggle inside this condition, so she's still the innocent I. But the main idea was, what if the little one, Mary, and the 17-year-old Eva, in the movie can play out as the backstories of the main character. So, as possible backstories. So when you see the film, in the end, maybe the viewer will have the feeling that he saw the same female in three different moments in time.
Okay. And of course, how do you choose the actors, the actress?
Yes. It was really difficult for all the actors in the film because it's a huge group of animators, different ages, I knew that I want to have actors and dancers performers because I knew that for the dance shows I will need the performers that could deliver and help us to create these shows, but also because I knew that they will help the actors also to get closer to the, you know, how they use the body. And so the final group is a group of 3 actors, 6 dancers performers, one of them comes also from circus, and 1 musician, singer, actor. How I choose them, I did a lot of auditions. I knew for Kaya, for the main character, that she had to have also very good dancing skills. And Dimitra Vlakopoulou, who is playing this character, she has studied also dancing and acting. And we have also worked in my previous film together, so you know we communicate really well. And then I did a lot of auditions. I knew that I had to make this big ensemble. But for me, the idea was again like a modern circus, like somebody had to be the strong, somebody the funny, the sexy. So I was doing a lot of audition one by one, and then having always in my mind the whole image of this ensemble. I was doing 2 by 2 audition, 3 by 3, and then slowly, you know,
the group is made.
Yeah.
The last one, what make a story interesting to make a film?
I don't know that. I can talk only personally. For me, the biggest inspiration is always a landscape that will have socio-political issues that I'm interested in to explore, as this one, this landscape of a hotel resort, but also the settlement where they live and this contradiction about these places. The subject, you know, that I really believe in my subject, and then it's images. A lot of the images were for me the starting point, and slowly through that to build up the storyline of the main characters.
Okay, thank you, Sofia, and
Thank you.
let's we go to see Animal.
Yes, thank you very much.